what's really annoying? When every game I play seems to cut the audio the second you're not viewing the page. That's annoying. It's very annoying. I wish it did not do that. Anyway. Hello, one and all. To yet another edition of the Horrorthon. We are on day unlucky number 13. Thank God it's not a Friday. I would have been screwed. Today we are playing No, I'm Not a Human. This one is unique compared to the other ones I've been playing in that it's a multiple ending type of game where it marketed itself as having 10 different endings. That's a lot. I looked up how long this would take to play, and thankfully it's only like 2.5 hours for a run through, so we'll do one run through, see what ending I get. When they say picturesque, I don't think they literally meant pictures. Ooh, that is a weird looking car. Yeah, I'm in, babe. Oh God, they're dead. Well, most of us took off. There's a someone died. Oh, kitty, and it's a tabby too. No kid wants to go to school. Oh, they be creeping. Creeping. They be creeping. Bye. Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. Came over for a reason. I'm getting a little worried about you. Real bad seems to be heading our way. Just got off the phone with my cousin. He told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. That there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Oh God, conspiracy theorist. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not really sure. Those are two completely different things. The sun exploding wipes out the solar system. Something exploding on it might knock out your power for a few weeks. Those are two completely different things. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. But if the sun is exploding, you're already dead. You just haven't gotten to that part yet. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking over after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. I can't go into other rooms in my house. Only loneliness and isolation. Nope, I don't look that. I don't look that way. Not anymore. What the fuck does that mean? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Breaking news! My eyes are far too fucking big. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than the scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of an emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Next up, something lighter. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob. And move your cursor left and right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. Fuck, it doesn't work now. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue changing for the wave you need with the right knob. I removed the wave blocker from the radio, so fuck that. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun that burning up in the sun. Don't leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. Pale one. It's not you. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Good times. Oh, we got Jesus in here. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. And again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Looks like I have 2 points of energy. Better off alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. One of the magazines where you gotta find a certain person in a crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into the other. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. So what, is it just like a giant crevice there now? That's a fucking weird thing. Also, why would you want a window spilling into your bathroom? I'm afraid looking at right now will make me go blind. Take a peek at night. Beer day. Man just let himself into my house. Damn, so it's true actor. Did I give you a key or something, or did you break it? Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. Did you come at dawn? And you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. Then where do you get off telling me I have to? But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. She mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose what you want to test. Who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. Strenuous, draining work. Don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my numbers, then just set up the line over there. They just set up the line over there. 742157. Do I have to actually like write it down? Okay. Now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Not going back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've done enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. There's a roach in here. Oh, I can poke it. Was gone to shit, but a cold beer hit still hits right. Guess nothing's on. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? There's a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. Sitting around without caring pass by the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like the family is waiting for him to come back home. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight. Forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just says to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home, even sleep during the day, and go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Why do you look like you got a man's face? I'm gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around, like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Kicked me out, just like that. You are fucking tall. And also kind of, like, slanted. You look like a bow. Why? I guess not everyone found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say? Say, my good man, can I come in? Sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespass of others either. I like good food and drink, and I enjoy chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I would prefer to avoid that. I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Think well, my good man. Fuck you. Hey. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It's just so hot out today. The TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Trying to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere, the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Ugh. Are you scared? Tell me it'll be all over soon, please. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Like, how do I know anyone these people is human? Like he says, like, test them, but like, test them for what? I don't know what I'm looking for. thank you. Thank you so much. Seriously. I get to live a little longer, thank God. Yo, Among Us? Among Us. Hang on. Oh, wait, crap. I forgot. I had to have the thing in display capture because game capture and window capture kept fucking bugging out. I was gonna play the Among Us sound effect, but I guess not. You've been seeing all this crazy shit going on? Fucking crazy! You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy, is what I'm saying. For real. Are you here? Right down to business. I like that. Everyone thinks they're up to something here. Bringing in all these people, stirring this shit up. So I say let's roll with that and host the party to end all parties. End of the fucking world palooza, bro. You should leave. Oh, I see. You're a fucking moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go and see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... Just a moment. The studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, the visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our earlier reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth that later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather reports, but first, a message from our sponsors. Never anything good on. Please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Alright, so the eyes, teeth. This all ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my house out. But when I got here, I saw a bunch of boots. Thought maybe my roommate. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. Thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. She was fucking... Kind of freaked me out, but I decided to trying to take a peek quiet like and see what was going on in there. I was only catching a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "Can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quietly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed with fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach's doing somersaults. I can't really remember being at the dentist. Even there? Sometimes. Back to the hospital last week because of my back, I think. Did I also go to the dentist then? How much did I spend? Fuck it. I die. If I die, I die. Hey there, human. Noise teeth jacked. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The sun is being cleansed of sin. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We're on the path to the pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused? Human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and boil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust for greed has polluted this world and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. And it is a blessing. All sin will end and we shall live in righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. So, we have to die? Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged. The sun itself will be even cleansed to be. But we shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, no greedy fucks who refuse to sell me what I wanted for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you see now why all this is happening? Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. Oh, I forgot to ask. You got any beer? Hey, yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? Here? What the hell's going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way! Bro, I saw that movie. The one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronauts heroes to the sun, right? Boom. Rocket launch. Mission to stop the world from ending is go. Radical, dude. Oh. The team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. Do you have any idea what's happening out there? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man. Harsh and mellows with all that doom and gloom. After all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. Movies, man. They got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. That's way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Come on. Yo, hold up. Who's that adjudicated slob? No can do, dude. They're harshing the whole vibe. Total bummer. Gotta go, man. Man. It's cool, dude. I get it. No hard feelings. Take care of yourself, bro. Your homies. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Jobs ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stop caring about proper send-offs, I tell you. Sun will cremate the corpses anyway. These nights. Too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurtured it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it. I'm done. You should leave. Enter Jerka. Just be quick with the door, alright? I'm terrified these visitors might be right behind me. Accepted a bribe. Shameless. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to deal with the emerging situation. Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. We have nothing to fear but FEMA itself. FEMA employees have been identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Visitors say the sign This sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Dirt appeared under your fingernails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. What are they, ghosts? Don't let the blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on whatever. 77467. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Am I supposed to be writing these down? Like, legitimately writing these down? Oh no. Does it for me. Oh, please hold. Let me connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello? Who are you? What do you need to know who I am? What do you mean? I see, you avoided my question. It seems the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No. Well, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. What? That's why the visitor spirit came, but no worries, we can work with this. You have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Holy kombucha, occasionally. Oh no. You must stop immediately. Kombucha is a known and ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirit control you like a puppet. Can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely, or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. The worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Alright then, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? No. Ah, what a shame. I'm afraid I can't identify this type of spirit, so there's nothing more I can do. Unfortunately, I'll have to end our session here. May the stars' fate fall in your favor. Your visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for using our service. Consultation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. This call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print would state that the initial call has a small consultation fee. How would you rate your experience today? Go fuck yourselves. Thank you. Your feedback is important to us. Goodbye. I'm listening, human. Speak. Are you a member of some faith? Yes, human. But my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us. The imbeciles and sheep only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. Bullshit. Its righteous anger is directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics. For they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath its scorching rays of salvation. We seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. Heretics? You heard right, human. FEMA are damned heretics. They interfere with the processes that are beyond our control. The control of regular people. They stick their noses where they don't belong. May the sun incinerate the beamless assholes they threw my mother into that puddle. My mother into that puddle. And they fell for it, martyrs. You can see that for yourself. Yep, you're clean. I clean up with a nice beer solution. It protects the enamel. Without it, I would have lost my teeth a long time ago. Job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know. But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave was where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam! Empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappeared, is that like dying all over again? My hands fed me, keep me alive. Fingers like roots, black nails that never come clean. Dirt stick to them like memories. Should've checked his teeth. Ask a gravedigger to show you your hands. Dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. You're fine. You, though, I am very suspicious of. Guess I don't need beer. Small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. Wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Looking for someone to set up a base? The charred husk of teenage bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Howdy. Put a fucking shirt on. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself there. Like it. I don't need anything. No, you don't. So. No. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What do you need help with? Ain't gonna beat around the bush. It's gone. Sort of lost it on account of my own stupidity. Not that I'm dumb exactly, but trusting the wrong guy, you know. What happened to your passenger? I ain't exactly paranoid or nothing, but he was a visitor. Kinda got a glimpse of the rear view, saw these billboard white teeth, you know. I think twice, just drove him into FEMA. Big mistake. He sort of wanted to haul me in along with whatever I brought them. So I bolted. I need to go home, you know. The sneaky jerks are waiting. Sure, come in. Thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and snatch you up. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. We remained alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start our conversation with a delineation. Tell my fortune by choosing a page of this book. Which should I open to? Open at the end. It was a long time ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memories of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists. It's only raining outside. Feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read more in the form of advice, lest you forget a deed undone, or perhaps a couple to attention. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the selection you chose from the book. That was strange. Do I only get one save? Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign while experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Noting the creature has increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, a report from FEMA. First, a word from our sponsors. Alright, well, somebody died apparently. I knew it. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some? Nope. Alright, who died? Poor schmuck. Have a shot, man. Go ahead and don't think FEMA's coming after you? Like, oh, now you know. Yeah, it's kind of messed up heading to FEMA like that. Should have known they'd try to snatch me too, you know. Figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. Think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. You had no choice. Yeah, you're right, you know. Kinda really wasn't really another way. Man, I miss the days when you could think, just sit behind the wheel and not think about anything. Think about nothing. Not with these visitors, hell. Maybe the next passenger will decide to put a bullet in you. Hey man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen, I ain't saying no, but yourself. Let me see your teeth. I always kind of kept an eye on mine, even whitened them when I was a kid. Really? He had two of the signs. Whatever. Oh, whatever. Good eve. FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up with a few smaller groups, so we can cover more ground. We shouldn't take much of your time. How are you gonna help us? First order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, we'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, we just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run text, I'll make sure they are okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human, too, of course. Do you need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Well, I know he's human at least. Hello? He doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Maybe I can find peace in your home? What have you been looking? I've never once found peace. Though, a long time. The heat doesn't bother you. I'm always cold. I'll just burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. But what if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? Thank you. The ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. Hi. Let me in. What happened? They killed my daddy. Why did they do that? I don't know. They were just sitting with Daddy in the kitchen. They did something. They set the house on fire. When I ran away, I could hear them laughing. You'll help me. I'm scared. Which had just been painted white is now charred black after black. Seems the fire is still blazing even now. Somebody burnt it down on purpose. What happened to your neighbor's family? It's alive. Worried thoughts swirl in your head. You're covered with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. A pale, creepy man is standing in the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. The head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. Not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor, or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like someone massacred. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street. One of them is missing its head. That pale, creepy stranger killed them all? How did I kill them with guns? Hi. You open or not? You know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you. Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell. You remind me of someone, do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say. I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide. We do. Look at Kitty. Think again. Go to hell already. You find Kitty under a house. Small gift from me. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. With the sharp increase of suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it will be enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Stay inside in your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. Being reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is seeking visitors to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you do if you spot a visitor. Shoot them dead. You just want to talk to? I do now. The phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now at 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? So you don't shower? I'm not gonna answer that question, sorry. She's fine. Whatever, I have to get the next one basically right. I don't know. They came in and started talking. Dad said they were wrong. But they said... I don't think I have anything else to drink. Well, at the very least, she's fine. Damn, running out of smoke skin. Eight, 9, 1, 5, 3, 3. Bend that bitch. Hello, you've reached Phone Roulette. We connect you to a perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello? Hello. I need to talk with someone. So much has happened recently. I've tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about Phone Roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking with someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Do you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular you would like to know? You said your parents won't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. Promised everyone I called regularly, check in with every one of them and see how they're doing. When I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later I found out their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends... thought we'd never stop. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple. The future was something to look forward to. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He did didn't have the papers to travel. And with the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed, he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started. There wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. Well, I'm lonely. My father, I hated him. And one day I stopped being his son. Now all I have is this damn house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ended up with you. Not the house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? Well, at least we removed the corpses. Children's Day. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been there all day. Can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. You don't say. The Aurora Borealis. Happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house so very soon. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of a recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's a few more body bags. Okay. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection of your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. Study the sun's effects more thoroughly. We will need to take someone else from your household. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it'll all be over. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So, you're still holed up in here, I see. What do you think of that guy, the one in the suit? How I feel at all. Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? You can't do it. Yes, I know. What can any one person do in the face of disaster? Cosmic calamity? Death? Listen. Alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. Understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Hello. Oh, here. Lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were heading even before all the trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's actually gonna. I think the sun's gonna actually explode. I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Thank you. Help me bring her in. I think our parents' deaths worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while we're here. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening. May I come in? You looking for something? Why do you ask? Well, I'm simply looking for the same thing as everyone else. Safety. Perhaps if I'm lucky, some conversation to keep the boredom at bay. And with it being so quiet, I didn't think anyone lived here. So I thought to myself, I'd have a look. But the door was locked, and I decided it would be polite to knock before breaking it down. Where did you come from? From the hospital downtown, but well, it's a rather long story. If you would be so kind as to let me in, I'll tell you all about it. I'll be nearby, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now spreading across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby many cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aurora Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. I just need to gather my strength. Only someone would let me some. What's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. Couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression has really made things complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't find it in herself to stand up, or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest for a bit. Just don't talk with my sister. Photo. Oh, looks like she's fine. This is the end. How are you holding up? Just doing all right. body. It's so very, very heavy. It's weighing me down. I want to take it off. I look clean, but it's pointless. She should have let me die back then. Oh, right, the radio. This is dispatch check quarantine zone status. Code 51 reports of explosions in 300 hours. Report Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451 requesting quarantine for body explosion. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. I don't think it'll help you much. One of these things fucking just demolished. Literally an entire squad of people. See a woman crying over her wounded husband. Can't tell if he's alive or dead. She drags his heavy body away from gunfire. You're left with a simple thought. Things will only get worse. The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one's willing to let them in. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces are sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. Remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. They'll take me to a new house, or will they take me back to the same one? They're making me a new room. Daddy's still coming for me, right? I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I saw him running away, but I saw him. I just got that blow. Question. My husband should be coming for us soon. I hope he can find a safe place to stay. Somewhere we can wait out the visitor attacks in the sun's heat. He said places like that exist. And also said the sun isn't exploding. That if it this could be wiped out in less than 10 minutes. I think you're right. This is the end. Yeah, sure. You hear about the sun? That's exploding? I found out tonight. This is the end. Not even the slightest trace of our existence will remain. It's interesting to think about. You can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. Female officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please help. Township Day. How long is this game? Stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, withering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. Is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Bad sense, a man armed with assault rifle looks completely insane. His jacket's covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? He kills for not for guns, but for sport. Whatever the case, I hope he's not his enemy. Okay. On the pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Is he robbed? Or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Supposed to do with you? Fine, come in. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How's it like me to ask? You do live here after all. You look good usual, so you noticed. Thanks. You like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately. More than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I'd rather not. Maybe it'll help, but you get it all out in the open. But I won't force you. Force you to open up. I can offer you something most wouldn't. These days, everyone's obsessed with the end of the world. But even the lowliest soul needs a special family attention. Let me in, and I can give you that. Make you feel something. Fine. Actually, one per night. I never expected you to answer any differently. Do you think facing the end all alone will make things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so. Let me in, pal. What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun. While putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest they... boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. you to do. I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there with instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear. I've done enough. Now I can't go home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I got to rely on now is human kindness. You seem fine. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for long. At least I won't die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to the FEMA quarantine zone. Why go? Everyone who does ends up dead. Hey, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker has any accomplices. Notably, several unidentified individuals have escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that quiets the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. Distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. Infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky substance. Cerumen Inudans. Cerumen Inudans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. We ain't gonna talk about that? Those weren't the good ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. It wasn't human. It's fine to me. You need to accept what happened. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come. But if it's me, they just tell me off. Are you saying he's not coming? Why would you say that? He was good. They hit him, so he. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man, too kind for this world. has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible. So goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Oh, damn it. I don't think I can hold out longer than a week. It does ease the pain a little that you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. Could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already on my way out after all. Sure, pal. I got nothing to hide. Everything I had went up in flames. Sure, whatever. You only get a charred corpse, though. So I always. How'd it turn out? I'll take the risk. Gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. 4, 9, 4, 7, 0. Hello? Hi, would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with her friend? We killed her. It had to be done, believe me. Every time Mass, well, we were told, my husband insisted. You killed your own child? Don't you judge me. She was a visitor. All the signs matched. There was no doubt. I get it. I still miss her. I'm gonna tell her. Hello. We require more tests. The sooner we get them, the better. Back the ones you took. Place that used to be my hometown. When are you gonna get rid of the visitors? How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We've had to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate us, and this will all be over before you know it. Yes, this time we need 2. Doesn't matter who. Just hand over two of your residents now. Everything will be back to normal. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. No, not the kid! Aw. Not the kid. Damn it. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That's correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some were dragged out and executed. Death taken a liking to you. Yes. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? You look like a cult, some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be a need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her across the threshold. So what do you want? You must perform the burial rites. It weighs anew. Your house is perfect for it. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at that prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I don't like being threatened. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think so we few are all that carry our torch of our faith? Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes. I doubt it shall take very long. Keep your distance, huh? Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you? Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about it. I may guess. The broom in your hands. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof. Oh, you mean the necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that as a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor, and the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You've already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood that I should keep an eye out for? They know what they're doing. They've got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Why would you bring the... Oh, suspicious. I got someone I need to check up. I'll be back later. You piqued my interest. I sense that the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it so clearly. You're a pretty certain person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. Technically, I'm Aquarius. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with abbreviations. Thanks for dumping on that. Okay, and there are prison guards in your incarnate. Give them space. You are just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. The only thing will be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Ah, delightful. You are in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. With a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Damn it. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Overcrowding of existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents are temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual is showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. Remember, stay where you are and wait for their instructions. That's all for now. Next up, a special report on the dangerous new cult. Oh my god. He died. Well, that was... Well, that was a mistake. Well, the house is going to burn, so who cares? I didn't even look at it. The girl in poncho with purple hair been by here? We don't have anyone like that in here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that a normal heat wave hit. I passed out and when I woke up, no one was home. No trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do we want to go? Our FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter, maybe not. They did. They won't touch her. It's me they want. They'll let me crash here for a few days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, let me tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Thanks. There aren't many people left today that who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who make it through this nightmare. Because you and I were immortal. Feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. Now, one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know what I mean, yes. Strange things happening around you. I think must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there's at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. Simple. Give it a try. But first, well. Even we are a rare sight now. Let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Howdy. Someone? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Old down neighborhood is gone. Got cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Were there many of you? They were the whole darn building. Some folks tried to stay put. Yellers just yanked them out. Like they were picking folks willy-nilly. A bunch of the tenants got snatched up, bless their hearts. Hey, ain't even chased the rest of us too much. Now Mama's just trying to stay alive, darling. No, bless your heart. Just don't go open up for any of them yellows that come knocking. Second you do, they'll be dragging us both off God knows where. What's your husband do? Oh, I can tell the line proud he works for FEMA. Well, I heard he got transferred into FEMA. Hell, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so we shelled out for a cab. And the damn cab, he robbed me blind. Like I tell you, why do you want to know? What does it matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could be too. They didn't live in the dark ages. It just ain't fair. What? Am I not as good as my hubby just because I'm a woman? I worked the border, damn it. I got a nose for shady folks. This whole no women in FEMA thing is horseshit. Like, what the hell? I can sniff out shady folks because it's like nobody's business. I'll give you coffee up front. You let me deal? Not interested? One word from my hubby. The boys in yellow will be here come morning with an unscheduled sweep. Quarantine slips, dogs, and they'll be back every day. Now, does it really sound so bad to let me in? Fine. I let 3 people in. So. Someone died. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though normal new challenges have emerged. According to latest report, a pack of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has announced a new identifying sign for potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation to the ongoing attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is still open on 000-451. As always, stay where you are and wait for the instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Okay, who died? You two. Somehow. Yeah, my living room's filling up. Well, this whole house is gonna burn to the ground anyway, so like, who gives a shit? Damn right I did. You are tricking folks with some visitors, right? But, you know, whose big idea was to call them visitors anyway? Race surprised. Hell if I know, darling. Those fellas in suits. Can't get a read on them. Always marching around, barking around. I can't believe I gave another one out. Who do you reckon they are, eh? Say, they've been knocking at y'all's door too? Taking over the place. They're taking over buildings now, too. Just weren't raised right. Once is fine, but coming back again and again, no shame at all. That one ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Ronald is a joy, Dark. Don't even remember what this here sickness is called, but the dang nails falling clean off. It's like, yeah, I'll tell you what. She's a visitor. My brood will come. I'll cover every last one of you. Now, you can shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want, but I recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. We die once more. The cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you're seeing what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. Can't say for sure. I don't know how that shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us. But I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. You ever hear of vampires? They don't show up in photos, only move at night, and they're immortal. Ooh, this is my max. To everyone listening. Oh god, I fucking lost it. Team is trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on the psycho who killed everything in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're going to kill you. Run while you still can. Old grip is dead. Hungry dogs tear at the remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The Madison's well has gone too far. Cultists pile wood in a huge heap. They plan to burn something. The mad plan will reveal themselves soon. Until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? Fills a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? We need more people. The only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in the house. What is it gonna take to fix? What's the point? What the fuck's the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try and resist us. We've dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. Like talking to a fucking wall. Here's what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate. We break down your door. Take everyone. We leave you behind to die alone. We're taking 2 people now. Then we'll be on our way. Let's not waste time. How far is my block? I don't give a damn. I got my own shit to deal with. They're all dead. Took our only chance from us. Goodbye. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Oh, same way you do, I bet. TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put him down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me. You know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl. Not sure how old. His wife? Well, fuck the wife. Only the girl made it out. Your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We both then go down shooting then. on, don't shit yourself. How did I get the achievement for check for visitor signs now? Son of a bitch, fuck-ass visitor. Thought you could trick me? Time to die, bastard. You're a madman behind the door, spitting furious words with raw aggression. You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. Haze of rage in the eyes of the army is more terrifying than any visitor. Looks like I didn't win. You hear his shell wheezing. Got me. How many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Like, drag it out since I didn't go down easy. Go on, quiet. You should probably check that. Skulls like you, so many are dead. People like you killed your friend. People like you will never let anyone hurt you. Think no one will fight back. Damned by insanity. Now I've lost everything but you. Still have something left to lose. I'll crush you. I'll drive you deep into the ground. I'll drown everything in your blood. Every bastard with a weapon in their hand dies today. Every last one. Wrath of the Vigilante. Vengeance written on a bullet. One trial ended only for another to begin. Now in the eyes of the crowd, you are the one to be feared. This is really good. Trio Scars. Excellent work. Very good work. This is a very good game. I want to play more of it, but unfortunately, I'm out of time. I don't think I'd be able to get another run through in before I have to go to work. So, for now, it'll have to be this for today. But this is definitely one I'm coming back to after October. Funny, I took sleep aids last night to help me sleep. I don't think they worked. I feel sleepier than I did when I didn't take them. Oh well. I would like to thank everyone for watching. And as always, this is the Vulgar Tabby, wishing you a good fucking night. Oh, nope, that's not a start. That's... Good night. Well, I guess good day. It's still noon here.